the fuck's in the bowl? Milk, face eye. All right, man. Let's get into it, man.
Okay, hey man, say man, do. Welcome back, bro.
Yeah, welcome back.
I am.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Bro, tell me y'all seen Lou Young doing
Yes.
Oh my
He said yes.
Bro, he killed him.
100%. You talking about Mace? And,
Bro, Lou Young, I told y'all he's up there.
I still think he mid.
Nah, bro, he's bro.
Oh, he's definitely funny, but he's not somebody who would like
Desi or Lou.
I'm going Lou, bro.
Over
and I'm not
Desi?
listen. Wait.
Yeah,
We
Desi
jumping it off. We're jumping it off. Let me hold on.
Here we go.
We
in the wrong segment.
Let me get through
Go
this
out
part.
influencers.
Yeah, let me get
Hold
through
on,
this
hold on.
part.
Have you
and
not
we
seen
go-
who he's been dropping in his videos his last
I'm
5
not.
runs?
No, we're not
It's
talking.
crazy.
Yeah, but
Listen.
that doesn't. Sometimes his videos. Sometimes he'll have a video with somebody famous, and the video still wasn't funny. Like it didn't do nothing for the video. Like Lou, I feel like when he put out content, it'd be well thought out skits.
Bro,
Desi, you
let's
just
not
stick a camera in
forget
front of
that
him.
talking about
Lou is
Desi.
doing
Desi's-
TV shows, like he's producing whole TV
I
shows.
think we hold on.
No,
Desi's putting out skits too.
he
He's
is.
just hitting more of the culture.
No, Desi been doing
Which
it
I would be
longer,
fine.
and Desi been doing it longer. So I got to OG him in this situation. But
Lou got it.
I have to give a nod to Desi in this place. He did crush it with the black
song?
and white forces. No,
Oh,
because
boy.
you can have
Talk
1,000
about,
videos.
you heard that record though?
Parlay.
Oh
That's-
yes,
that's-
Parlay is
song-
Lou ain't
Yeah.
got no parlay.
yeah.
Parlay
that's
is
tough.
legend.
Yeah,
Like
that's tough.
Like he got
Yeah.
Future saying, "Hey, we're parlay, bro."
Yeah, that's
like
tough.
that was
Yeah.
the shit.
He
That
got a
was the silly
character,
to do.
yeah, for sure.
That was
was
the silly
tough.
to
Because
do.
everybody got a parlay in
But,
their life.
but
you know
if
what I'm
we're
saying?
just saying like talent, bro, Lou
Lou-
hits
Lou's
on
bad.
so
He's
Yeah,
back
that's
to
what I'm
it.
saying.
Bro,
That's
he could
what
be
I'm saying.
anybody. He could be anybody.
No,
But
Lou is
Desi,
dope.
but here's what I will say. Desi is definitely disrespected. As
No,
far as
thank
being-
you, bro.
Yeah,
He's
he needs
funny.
to be out there.
Yeah.
And,
Desi
and I
definitely
like
up
him on
there.
the business side too. I see what he's doing with the houses. And
But
It's
but
beyond
he
that
has-
too. He's doing
But
the
he has
acting.
a lane, right?
Yeah,
Like Desi
yeah.
has a lane, and so when people are like, "Is it Drewski or Desi?" I'm like, "Bro, Drewski
Drewski's
understands." Yeah, Drewski's crazy,
Hey,
but
I'm taking
Drewski
Drewski all day.
understands. Drewski can be funny to white folks and to black
Everybody.
folks.
Yeah.
I think white people are not going to cross the bridge to Desi because Desi doesn't cater
Yeah.
his content to white
it's the
people.
Black Air Forces.
Yeah,
If
the
he-
black. Now, if he
yeah.
does that, now that kind of crossed him over a little bit.
Yeah,
The Black Air Force is
Yeah,
Black
black-
Air
black-
Force.
But
white
most of the
Air
stuff he's talking about, it's of our culture,
Yeah,
so
it's of
that
our culture.
other
100%,
people don't really
100%.
understand it. So
You're right.
that's why. But it doesn't take away from the fact that he's not. I mean, he's funny.
No,
So if people are like, "Oh, he's not funny."
Lou did the pastor the other day. The
Yeah,
one-
Lou has-
No,
Yeah.
Lou is legend. Lou is legend. I'm not.
But you
yeah.
know who
Bro,
else
he's
is
tripping.
funny? I can't remember his name, but he reenacts skits like voiceovers.
Mhm.
Him and his wife do it sometimes. I'll send it in.
Yeah,
the group
there's a lot of
afterwards. He's
good. There's a
incredible.
lot of great actually voiceover people out there that
Yes.
are just
The dude you
fantastic.
sent me is just
I forgot.
super.
I don't
he's-
even know who it is. Whoever's the one who does the voiceover of like the animal reactions, like if they're getting
Oh,
a
Super Ray?
good pet and then
Bro,
the animal
that-
reaction.
Oh,
like
Super-
yeah, Super
Ray's
Ray's
funny.
a- yeah.
Super
Hey,
Ray's funny.
Super, you're just.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, man. Hey,
Wherever
But
you're
he's
at.
like a true voiceover, right?
he's
Like,
ridiculous.
Well,
I'm not talking about that.
about Super Ray. Because
But who else is there to talk about?
Yeah, there's nobody else.
Yeah, I'm not talking
Go.
about that. That's like it seemed like he come from the era that we came from when it came
That's
to
right.
YouTube voiceovers. Are like,
That's right.
y'all remember the Panda Cheese voiceover?
Oh my goodness, man. We love.
Give my Panda
So first of all,
cheese,
let's say this.
My bad.
What we're doing right now is why we have this show, right? We love pop culture. We know there's a lot of people out there that do. That's why we do this show. And I keep the fan with me.
I'm back. Higher Ed Fred. I'm not Coach F for 1 month.
Today.
That was a drop.
Calm
B-Boy
down.
Cooks, we in the building, baby. We locked in.
Hold on.
That was actually really good. Yeah.
That was a good one.
You can
Oh
say- you
my
can say that
gosh.
sound. You can
Make
say
beat
that.
off
The
that.
resident unicorn.
Put the engineering on it.
Corey from Corey's Corner. This is Pup Perry. He tired. He just went for a walk. You little
Perrito.
went for a walk. That boy came in and said, "I'm not finna work."
When we putting the camera on him, bro.
I missed Amazon Prime Day.
How? It's 2 days.
No, because bro, it's
And
really
Megan Thee
fake.
Stallion was on
I
every
heard the
commercial.
deal's
It's
not
fake.
even
She
dealing.
was every time.
They
It's
weren't-
not
they
deal.
weren't
They're
dealing like
fakes,
they
bro.
was.
They're
They been
fake.
getting
They're
slammed,
always-
boy.
They're fake. But there has to be. There has to be, bro. Somebody got to start the class action lawsuit, dog.
Ain't happening.
I know it's not.
Amazon already been still.
There's
That's
actually
what I'm
already, there's
saying,
already been
dog.
one. There's
It
already been
got
one a
to
few
be,
years
I ain't
bro.
going against the
They
beast.
must pay for their crimes.
No,
Rock
Amazon-
Nation, you will
listen,
crumble.
Amazon is being investigated for doing
Many
what most
things.
corporations do, which is like
They lie.
taking their ideas from their business partners and then going and making the duplicate and selling it on Amazon. Like that's the thing. So forget about it. They're
Big
going to be in
money.
everybody's court forever.
Big
But
money
to
moves.
me,
Big money moves.
That's
here.
why,
Yeah, that's
like,
right.
some things don't hit. Like, even with Black Friday, bro, y'all not really coming with the deals. I didn't really do a lot of Black Friday shopping but from what I know from people who I talked to, and even with Katie, it was like a thing on Thanksgiving to stay up to make sure y'all shopping for the deals. Boom, 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 and then you go and you get a real deal still.
That's right.
All they do now is basically, because I be tracking it now on Amazon.
Yeah, that's what
if something costs $300 and it's cost $300 all year, 2 days before Prime Day they jack it back up to $500, and on Prime Day they drop it back down to $300. That wasn't a deal, bro.
Yeah.
That's not the sale anyway.
Yeah, you gotta literally like go study what you want, knowing that Prime Day is always in July and January or December, sometime around then, right? You got Cyber Monday, so I think it's like in January.
Well, that was the death of the deal right there when we started to spread out. I mean, that's just basic economics.
About, like, Cyber Monday.
Well, just in general,
out,
once they started to expand the day, it's basic economics. At that point, I just have too much deal.
Right.
Right. At Black Friday was one day. Then they got Brown Thursday. Then they had Cyber Monday. And I mean, the list continues.
And if they had traded it to where like Cyber Monday was just electronics, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't no deals on it was just deals on electronics. I think it would be fine.
Yeah.
But
nah, the second it's just again basic economics. The second they added another day, it was a wrap.
Anyway.
But official social cues, guys. You know what it is, man. We in here doing this every week, weekly.
Every week.
You know, before we do anything, we got to tell you about my energy, and the energy I keep is the same. And that is, before you go anywhere, I need you to +1 on all the plats. Make sure you double punch. That way you can get all the notifications when we go live. We share content. We put up new videos. You'll have it first. The show's simple. We break our show up in segments, right? We start off with the week-cap, talk about what we're stuck on. It's important to know that. But then we go right back to you, jump in that inbox and check out your Stucky Situations. Walk through it, try to get you unstuck. Move on to B Wood. We look around what's happening in the world, see what's so stuck and stupid that we have to put it on the wheel. Hopefully that's not you. At the very end, we do some shadow work with Cori, and then he gets us unstuck, puts us a pretty little bow on it since it's on our week. It's about an hour and a half. Hope you stick around. What we stuck on, fellas?
First off, this is episode 41. Give me a player. 41. Hurry up.
Dirt, easy.
Okay.
Easy. Yeah,
That's why I said hurry up.
That's
why I said hurry up.
Yeah, come
because if you didn't say Dirk off top,
come
I
on.
was going to be on your head top.
Yeah, where we at? First of all, I just saw a video about this. We got to give Dirk his props, bro.
What?
That 2011 was crazy, bro.
Bro, we're past that. We need a new one.
You said new Dirk.
Past that,
No,
man.
Dirk is a- Dirk is a
2011
goat.
was 13 years ago. That's crazy,
Dirk
man.
is a
That's
goat.
wild. I just remember coming off injury and seeing that face, and I was like, look at his eyes. Oh,
Have you
wanna
seen the
change-
statue?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
What? Are you kidding me?
I
love
can't do it.
I like it.
I don't like the fadeaway one.
No, what?
The way
I
it
think
looks-
it's
the way-
his move.
I know
like a
that's the
work
one he
of art
wants.
to get
It's
it
just
to
the way
fade
it
away and
looks.
still. That's hard.
Yes, I know that's the move, and I'd like to see it just done better.
I don't know. I like it.
I mean,
But what you stuck on?
I'm stuck on recovery. I'm stuck on recovery.
Huh?
We had tryouts. Let me clarify.
You got an
Volleyball
addiction,
tryouts was this
man.
past
Yeah,
weekend.
exactly.
And I had to lead tryouts, and I'd never done that before.
Mhm.
A lot of like yelling, talking, a long day, which is why I had to miss last week's episode. About 6:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. both nights. I was tired. I wish that I'm stuck on someone inventing a true cure-all shot. I'm feeling run down. I don't need to hook up to an IV. Let me just get this one shot and I'll be good. Something like that.
Called steroids.
Oh, they got
No.
it. Oh, it's out there.
It might be. I'm talking about
ask
FDA
LeBron.
approved.
Hey, no, they're
drink.
approved. Yeah, it's
But,
approved. Don't drink.
But you know what I'm saying, like any kind of sickness or any kind of like the regular stuff, like cold or whatever, but like just one quick jab shot, Either way it goes,
jab,
I was drinking tea like nobody's business, lost my voice.
Be careful.
Doing the best.
Shout out to China.
But anyway, yeah, I'm just recovering, just sleeping a lot, doing what I can, sleep, work, recover. That's it.
Sleep, work, recover. Work, recover.
Hey, you told the chick, I got cheese.
Oh,
I'm
guess
popcorning.
what?
I'm popcorning. He would cooks.
I've been saying, hey, ho, bow.
Baby.
Baby.
Shaking from Hey, why did kill that? I like that secret room one too. What's it called? The secret room? What's it
Bro,
called?
he got a bunch of bots.
He
Go
got,
ahead,
he
D.
got some slaps. And he can hoop.
I'm stuck on. Hey, good. Yeah, I'm not stuck on nothing. Yeah, I'm just happy to be alive, man. I'm
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, real talk. I believe in God, so I'm just happy that I have that relationship with Him. If you don't, you're a fraud. And that's it, man. I've just been grinding. We in grind mode, bro. I'm stuck on a meeting.
Come on.
You know, we've been out here grinding. For all the people that don't believe, just don't believe. We need
that's
that
okay.
energy because
that's okay.
when these deals just come trickling in, we'll see you later. We'll be on the yacht. What'd you say? Smoking cigars or looking in the ocean.
That's right, bro.
Yeah,
Maldives.
we'll be good. So
Maldives.
what
I'm
I'm
surprised
saying.
you didn't buy the Trump patch.
for me?
Or the
It's
ear.
all sold out.
No, I know people thought I was
You can make your
insensitive,
own.
but
What
when
the-
I put it on Facebook, I said, "Hey, this is the first thing I put." I said, "Hey, whoever gets Trump ear, you're good. The piece of the ear that flew off, you're good for life." I said it, and then what they say? They say, "Hey, a piece of his ear blown off." I'm
So
like,
hold on.
"Ooh."
Which ear was more important out of the three? Van Gogh,
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson, Trump. If you had to choose the 3 ears.
Ooh.
Now think about Van Gogh.
Think about Mike.
Think about Tyson.
Yeah,
Think
Nah,
about Trump.
But
It
see,
gotta
it wasn't
be-
Mike's ear.
It
so
got to be Trump, because here's why. Van Gogh ear wasn't. Van Gogh is more of a legend than he is than he was like at the moment.
He
You
did
know what
that
I'm
for a biddy, bro.
I
Yeah,
know, but
that's
a lot of people
exactly-
don't even know who that is, though.
That's
You know what I mean?
exactly why.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah, yeah.
that's corny.
And that's corny. That's
Hey,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
It's
So
corny.
that kind of.
But
That's
out of
corny.
Mike and Trump, it's tough
Now,
though.
Mike and Tough, Mike.
But
Trump
Mike was
might be a
kind of
little-
corny too. That,
But-
No. He was beating you so bad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, actually,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah,
But hold
moving
on,
out
it's not,
the way,
but it's
so-
not Mike ear. It's
Only-
Holyfield.
only
That's
reason-
what I'm saying.
Only
It's
reason I
Holyfield
don't think it's
ear.
corny is because of this, bro. This is why we fear Mike. Like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
made
yeah,
us.
yeah.
This is the ultimate fear. Nobody
And
will
the
ever
same,
touch
well,
him
then we got to
because
bring
of that.
Van Gogh back because that's the same thing that brought fear to them because the boy chopped his ear off. For
I
the-
know, but over a biddy though.
Nah, over a biddy is crazy. But also, no, to me, that made me look at Mike different. Of like, you can't beat him up, so now you biting his ear.
That's
a
what I'm
good
talking
point.
about. Though.
That's a good point.
So
I
the
didn't think
moment,
of that.
so
is
to
tainted
me,
by that.
it gotta be.
It gotta be Trump by default.
ear.
It gotta be
Yeah,
Trump by
because the
default.
By
boy,
default.
the boy fist pump, man. God,
And
that
look,
fist pump was crazy.
he did this right here and saved his life. That
Come
boy
on.
didn't turn
That-
his head.
That's why you. That's
His
the only thing
medulla
that's
oblongata.
swung me over to not stage. But
Right here, boy ain't turn his head. It would clack.
I still think it's arranged.
Yeah, when
Stage and
they,
arranged, two different words.
I'm that thing gonna keep selling that all
Pass
year.
pass the peas.
on
We
the
tossing
left.
this,
Oh,
cool.
pass it to me.
I got 1,000 different reasons to toss it your way.
Tell me.
Oh,
How we-
Easter
Braxton.
egg.
Oh.
Easter egg.
Aaron, good ball. Pepper, you good over there, boy?
Well, he turned that
Yeah,
he turned
yeah.
that bed up.
You know we shooting. What you doing?
Come on, Perry, stop.
Oh,
He
playing.
getting the second win. Where he at? Oh, what I'm stuck on. Did a deal with a casino company. That was great. So that was nice.
Congratulations.
Hey, as Rashard Tate said in Power, send that bread, my nigga.
Push it.
But what I've been stuck on, bro? Oh, College Football 25 came out. I've been on that thing 24/7. I
You
get
can't
home
even scroll on TikTok.
on
without
the
seeing
game.
Mhm.
Wake up
it. Is it that lit?
on the game. It is, bro. Let me tell you why. The reason why I got off Madden, and y'all know how tough I used to be at Madden,
You stopped playing Madden?
bro. I got off Madden.
I think it
because
was, what was the
I
best
remember
score in the
you
country?
quit.
Like top 100 or something?
84, Madden 05.
I got
Not in
money
the
on
country, in the world.
In the
Oh,
world.
oh,
In
my
the
bad.
world. Don't play me.
Oh, the world,
Oh.
Craig.
Of the world,
it.
Craig.
My bad, car.
But Madden started Madden and 2K. This is why I don't play 2K no more. They get to 2K is just a trash product now. But Madden, people will start to cheese the game. So basically, they just turn into sweats. They will run the same play over and over and over because it glitches the
Yeah,
game,
100%.
right?
Yeah.
So Madden they haven't worked on
No
that
strategy,
game.
no nothing.
No, exactly. Them same people. I played a guy last night. Made him concede and rage quit. And he told me at the beginning, he was like, "Bro, this is NCAA tough. I'm goated in Madden. It don't work on NCAA for a couple of reasons. One is college defense is trash. So people be missing tackles and stuff like that, and that's realistic, right? That's why in college you see scores like 56-42, something like that. Wow. Which is also why I don't really love college football. But I love the game because it also has AI built into it that's realistic. If you keep running the same plays, do you not think that my
Ooh.
players are going to start getting smarter at that?
Yeah.
That's what happens in the game. You cannot keep running the same plays.
Yeah,
That's
so
hard.
the
We gonna
AI
figure it
built
out.
in
That's
is
hard.
big.
Facts. And you know what else? You have to build scheme.
Yeah.
If you keep running a blitz, I can't pick it up. It's because, or if I keep running a blitz, you're not picking it up. You have to now even use your offensive line to set your pass protection. You can say slide this way, and this person's the mic.
Is this EA Sports?
This is EA
So
Sports.
they're probably testing this out
So
for
they in the
Madden.
game.
They testing this
No,
out for
they're
Madden.
definitely in the game.
Because you know, Matt, yeah, for 100%.
They're definitely
Madden
in the game.
the big boy.
They
Yeah,
made
that's
it
the flagship.
now to where you have to have not only skill to play the game, but you have to have football knowledge and skill in that.
Yeah, and this is why I stopped playing a lot of video games because there's some things I just want to come to for entertainment. Like I used to want to come to Madden so I can hit the hit stick, bro. Like that's how old I am.
But
Like,
that's
hit
the
stick.
other thing is this has also it makes me realize that they're like probably going away. College football is going away from the NCAA because it's not named NCAA 25. It's
Yeah.
college football 25.
Ooh.
I think the NCAA is going to be like a
Tier 2.
yeah like a
You
it's
heard
a
that here
professional
first, guys.
sport.
If it happened,
I really do.
This is
I really
here,
do.
Stuck in the Middle podcast.
I mean,
We
they're
said
already
that first.
NIL.
I think the death of NCAA is started.
It started when they started, bro. When they started sending out them checks,
But let me tell you, bro,
over with. It's a business.
should have.
Yeah, it was a business from the beginning.
Y'all
anyway.
was being greedy,
Mhm.
and y'all have always been greedy. And now when people have caught up and figured out, oh, I'm the brand.
Yeah, cuh.
All I remember is still having the same practice jerseys.
Have you played with Colorado yet? That's all I want to know.
Their offensive line is cheese.
I know, but
But I
still,
have-
Travis
I
Hunter, I
have-
know, is a beast.
Huh?
I heard Travis Hunter's a monster.
Oh, he's crazy on here's the cheat code.
Yeah.
But because he's also like he's on offense and he's on
Yeah, you
defense.
do,
But
yeah.
that's the game. The game is very also arcadey. So it does feel like you can go on there and just have fun.
Have some
The
sound,
Road to
yeah.
Glory. Now I will say this is crazy, and I'll pass it on to you. So Road to Glory is a mode where you can create like a player, and you're a rookie, and you can just
Oh, yes.
you can start as an elite player, you can start as an underdog, and you just grind your way through college,
Oh yes.
right? And you have to, bro, you gotta go to practice. There's 4 different things you have to do every single week, which is like, do I study and go to class? Do I up my social media influence? Do I take NIL deals? Do I focus on my health? What do I do in the week to get me prepared going forward? Because you're trying to create like a well-rounded player. Well, my first year as a rookie, I chose Florida State because what was important to me was starting immediately and having a coach that had knowledge that could maybe potentially get us to the playoffs and further. My first year, bro, I got second team. I got first team All-American. I had a pretty good season, but it
Nice
wasn't
little
like
run.
great.
Yeah.
I was wide receiver. I say I, but my player.
No Diddy.
Bro, my player ranking is an 80, right? At the end of the season. Now, I had an option to enter the transfer portal, but I didn't. I'm like, I'm rocking with, I had a great year. I'm rocking with Florida State.
I'm going to
Yeah,
Buffs.
Bro,
Go Buffs.
the next
They picked
the
up somebody
next
else?
season, I'm 5th string wide receiver because they
Yeah.
brought in more receivers that were better than me.
Yeah.
So I had
They show
to
you
work
business.
in my second season when I was All-American my first season, bro.
They
And
had to
it'd
show
be
you
like,
business.
that's how college is, bro.
But
Well, that's how
hard, though.
corporate life.
hard,
That's how
though.
corporate life
That's
is.
hard.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, hey, sorry.
The
I mean, I knew you
simulation
was
is
the guy
hard.
last year.
Listen, it's like that right now in real life, right now, every day. Trust me.
So, I mean, I like the game. I'll probably be on it a lot. I'm still going to play my other games, but shout out to EA Sports because I think that and anybody out there,
It's in the
most
game.
people out there who play that game are like, this game is trash. They're Madden cheesers and they can't beat cheesers on this game. That's why they're
Yeah.
mad. They think the game is trash because they can't beat the game. You have no skill.
Okay, glitchers,
Get your game up.
sweaters.
Or he said Colorado O-line cheese.
All they do is get the all they do is sack QB.
No.
What about
Boy,
you?
Sander broke his knees.
I mean, did you know, first of all, did y'all know that if you send out a post on social media, that only 20% of your followers are going to get that?
Yeah,
You know
I
it?
think something like that. I'm trying to get to. Is there any platform where there's 100% of followers?
No, that's the
always just
that's
20%?
the
That's just
actual
algorithm,
average
algorithms?
period of all the algorithms put together. So that's an average, by the way. So it's probably less for most of you.
Mm.
Out of 100 followers, that means only 20 of them are seeing the post every time I'm posting, no matter what. So I'm trying to,
Unless they physically like go to your page.
no. Well, the other 80% is the new followers. That's why I
Right.
try to focus on.
But
the
he's
cues.
saying, yeah.
So I'm stuck on the cues. You see, I'm trying to follow the cue. The first cue is connect.
Yeah.
I'm trying to focus on 80%. So 80% is how we get to 1,000 followers. And we don't have 1,000 followers yet. Come on.
We
We're
need
almost
that
there, guys.
1K.
1,000 followers on Instagram. Woo! Come
Yeah,
on.
we can get a few more.
Actually, again, audio just keeps sneaking up. Yeah, the guys.
I always be telling people like when I'm having a conversation about it, I literally, oh man, yeah, I was listening to a podcast the other day. I'm like, yeah, where you listen at? Oh, we was on, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever. I'm
I was
like,
like-
that's great.
no, I
I
don't mind
also
it.
need you on YouTube, Instagram, everywhere else.
Yeah, let's
YouTube
do
for
it.
sure. I'm
Let's
like,
do
look,
it.
I understand, but
The tube.
But actually,
YouTube.
YouTube's showing us most love right now. We rocking on YouTube right now in terms of watch hours and content. They're giving us some love right now. We
Always
really appreciate
keep
Tony,
the Spotify. That's great, but
still?
Tony's
They
still
might hit
going.
1,000 in what, 3 days or 2 days? Or
Yes,
something?
Tony's still going.
Tony episode
Look, Tony, look, you paying
I
the bills over here,
I
man.
switched up the SEO on the Trump episode, and now that's starting to go.
What'd you switch it to?
Trump loses ear, I think. It worked.
Yes.
Can he hear?
Yeah, hey, but didn't they say he did? Didn't the doctor say he did get that chunk ripped off?
I don't know.
I
Whoever
don't
got
know,
it, you're a
man.
billionaire.
I done seen 1,000 different things and 1,000 different followers. I don't know. But I tell you what's crazy, bro. The same crowd that was like, "We're not sheep. I'm not wearing no mask."
Oh yeah.
They all putting on the.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
earbuds,
That thing
bro.
sold out for the
We
rest
are
of the year.
living in a Black Mirror episode.
Oh, shit.
Did they show the brand or tell the brand that he was wearing?
Oh, but
That
I
would
think
be
that would
crazy.
bankrupt the world.
Now, if I was,
That bankrupt the
bruh,
it
world.
was like 3M. Or
imagine doing that
Yeah,
deal. Hey, Trump. Hey, put this on. Just put my the
Bro,
branding
the
on
first
the side.
commercial got to be him walking out to the green, like on tea time, and just smacking one.
Do you see
200
him
feet.
almost shit it? Anyway, go ahead and.
Did y'all see Sticker Mule?
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't see it.
What's the
yeah.
So Sticker Mule, and I rock with Sticker Mule too. At least I did.
I mean, I was about to say what?
They lost like crazy amount of followers. And
But who is a
customers.
Sticker Mule?
Sticker Mule is a company. They make stickers.
Got you.
And all types of stickers. I mean,
The
stickers
match,
that-
Yeah.
But their posters. It's probably still on the top of their page. But they also sent it to all of their people in their like subscribed emails.
Mm-hmm.
And so you got an email that was like,
Oh, they only friends?
no,
No.
It was
I'm
basically
playing.
like, listen, Trump just got shot.
Yeah.
And it was just straight pro-Trump thing. Like it was just crazy, right? And not crazy for somebody to be pro-Trump. It's crazy it's a crazy business move.
Yeah, like stop, bro.
When you
just,
rock, bro, when you're
When you
rocking
weren't
like
doing
you are,
political stuff prior to that.
never.
just sell
So
your,
for you
just
to
sell your
just
stickers,
jump
my guy.
off the thank you. I said
Yeah.
that's what I tweeted. I said, listen, businesses, it's okay for you to just sell your product.
Yeah, don't crash. Don't crash out. Don't crash out, bro. Stop.
Don't jump
We
off
gotta
the
stop
edge,
crashing
bro.
out over
Don't
the
jump
politics,
off the
bro.
edge. Like
Yeah.
what did you gain from that? Is what I'm saying.
Nothing.
Sticker Mule CEO. What was the gain from doing that?
Hey,
There's no gain.
In the famous words of Michael Jordan, Republicans buy shoes too.
Facts.
Come on,
That's what I'm saying,
bro. Listen, anybody. I'm not listening, bro.
What are you doing, bro? You're a
that money
company. You
green.
sell product.
I mean, if you think about it, I mean, if the Dems was buying shoes, it was a mule, there was a donkey on the picture. Like maybe they thought that was the case.
Listen, it sounds like
Well, not even that. They really won again because our listeners are gonna know who Sticker Mule is. You didn't know who they were.
yeah, they just won.
Half the world didn't know who they were. Now they know. So they really won.
Sound like they were in a.
Nah, they're
The publicity.
if you do any kind of design and get stickers, you know who Sticker Mule is. They basically like
bet.
the goats in the sticker.
Yeah, I know who
game.
Sticker Mule is, but
Sounds like Sticker Mule was in a.
Stucky Situation. We had this one for last week, but we
right.
didn't end up talking about it, so it just didn't feel right.
At other news.
Yeah, no, it was Trump.
Trump lost his ear, man.
Yeah, it was Trump episode, man.
All right. So this week's story or submission comes in from an anonymous female. I split up with my ex 2 years ago. We have 2 children. The relationship was a bit toxic and went through family court. Not sure if he has NPD. I'm not a therapist. But nonetheless, it was toxic on both ends. Since then, we have both been in therapy and went through family court. That's over. Here recently, we've been talking and trying to work through things. We don't know if it's going to work out or not, but we're trying. We do live in separate places right now. The other side of this is that my mom highly dislikes him, and it's almost like pick me or him
I don't
type
like
of
that.
situation, which is weird and has taken it to the extreme. I want to try and make my family work, but I also don't want to look crazy if it doesn't work. What should I do? ...
Da, 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 da. I'll tell
Let me
you.
take off my pad.
Yeah, go ahead. Take the ear patch off and go ahead.
No, I mean, first of all, thank you for writing in and being vulnerable. I gotta keep remembering to say that because
Yes.
people are still sharing like
Indeed.
their life with us.
You didn't
know,
have
so-
to.
And you didn't have to,
Absolutely.
so I appreciate it. But there's a couple things I just want to point out. I'm pretty sure that was difficult. You had 2 kids together. I don't know. You say ex. I don't know if this is ex-husband, ex-boyfriend. I don't know what that situation is. But regardless, I'm sure it was difficult. A couple things I want to point out. You said therapy and family court, that's over. I don't know if you're referring to the family court being over, at which you feel like relieved that you guys have worked it out. But the therapy part, I feel like, again, I'm assuming for a second maybe that this is a husband we're talking about. I don't know how you just turn it off like that. Am I wrong about that? You know,
It's not necessarily that you turn it off. So certain things could happen. Like let's say your insurance may only cover you for a certain amount of sessions per
That makes sense.
per issue.
well, yeah, I guess
Right.
that part is. I think that's congruent to like just the basics. I mean, like as long as that's the scenario, because
Right.
maybe I don't have the
Or
resources
something
to afford
along
it.
that lines. Like it
Yeah.
could be multiple reasons why you kind of just fell out.
Yeah.
Financial.
Right.
Yeah, I would say financial being the only real one. Like if you couldn't afford it, and then okay, that makes sense. But if you could afford it, I think this is something you should continue to work through because it's going to be an ever-changing experience as you guys are growing up and experiencing things. You say you're 25 to 34. We're all young. We're still going to be kind of growing up, figuring it
What's
out.
MPD before you finish?
That's a
Some
good
sort
question.
of personality disorder.
Yeah,
I'm
I-
trying to
Oh, okay,
figure out
okay,
what the-
okay.
To be honest, I didn't know either, so I stayed far away from it.
I was lost. Like, nonprofit,
I stayed far away.
Democrat, or
Me, I'm like, dang,
Hold
what
on,
is
hold
the?
on. Fact check.
My fat fingers.
Oh.
that's not it.
'Cause I'm like,
Narcissistic personality
Narcissistic
disorder.
personality disorder. There we go.
Oh.
Now,
okay.
here's the thing.
That's hard. Because everybody's narcissistic.
No, but they're not.
I know, but I'm saying everyone calls
Please,
everybody
if my
narcissistic.
What about a
DSM is over
trait of
there-
it? What about a trait? Do they have like some type of trait of it or no?
I mean, remember.
No,
I'm asking because you know.
I think here's the thing. For somebody to be a true narcissist,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah.
I promise you know. It's not
Okay,
that
bet.
not sure if
I
you
see,
have
I see what you're
NPD,
saying.
got
I
no
see what you're
therapy.
saying.
100%.
True
It's like
nar-
you're in there,
a true narcissist, not only do you know, they also know.
Yeah.
It's not a delusion to them.
That's right.
And they will tell you to your face certain things.
Oh, yeah. They will. Oh, yes, they will.
Right? They don't care.
Oh, my Lord. they
But
will.
that's why it's a personality disorder. But go ahead.
Yeah, and then so a couple things, you know, I appreciate you trying to back into the accountability with like on both ends, right? Because if you're no therapist, to stay away from diagnosing, right? Just stay into the therapy. The one that I really was, yeah, you know, like you kept it real, but stay away. The other side that gets me is the part where you talk about your mom. This part gets me because I read a stat the other day and it blew my mind. It says 24% of Gen Z go to their interview with their parents.
Hmm? That's real.
Their first interview with their parents. 24%. The fact that that's a stat is
Yeah, I didn't even know that was
unbelievable to
real.
me. So what I'm seeing in a lot of different scenarios, including things like this, and again, even in my personal life, the way our parents attached themselves into us when we were kids, those talents have not been ripped out. And I'm understanding that that's just a behavior that we haven't learned yet about showing people our boundaries. Saying, listen, I'm an adult. Like, I don't care if you like him or not. It'd be cool if you like him, you know, because that would just be an extra. But if I'm in love with this person, we're working it out. We're in love. We're in therapy. We are, you know, trusting God. We're doing all the right things we're supposed to do. I'm not hurting you. Who cares if it's pick him? There should be no pick him or pick me nonsense. We're adults. What do you mean? Pick your life, right? Make choices. Suffer the consequence of those choices. Stay accountable for them. Take on the happiness when it turns to a good thing for you. All those things. But the way I don't even like entertaining it. To pick me or pick him situation. Don't even entertain it. The reason why you feel like at the end of this you have to say something like, I don't want to look crazy if this doesn't work, is because you care that you'll look crazy if this doesn't work. That's the problem. Like,
Yeah,
forget the
that's
fact
the
that
issue.
you're just trying to work it with this
that really
guy.
is the
Thank
real
you.
issue.
That's what
Yeah.
I was just about to
Yeah,
get
that's the
into,
real
bro.
issue.
Yeah, it's like don't
That's the
make
issue.
this about
Yeah.
you and the dude. It's not. That's why I say don't stop the therapy, because you ain't hit that note yet. You hit that note, you'll see what I'm talking about, which is no. That's what's the real problem here? You just scared to look crazy. Why are you scared to look crazy? Why is that an attachment?
I mean, it's 2024, bro.
Right.
Like
Facts.
you literally, people get separated all the time. People have split households. They have divorces. They
Yes, sir.
have second and third marriages. Like, I understand that the world that we may have grown up in, it was like in its infancy when we were growing
That's a
up.
good way of saying it, right?
But
there.
like now, it's
Yeah.
prevalent.
it's a kid now. It's a
here.
teenager.
Yeah,
It's-
I don't advocate for it either. I'm just saying we see enough of it, so you
Yeah.
shouldn't be that. You shouldn't be that shocked.
Right. I mean, it's something that you need to now kind of focus on.
Yeah.
That I look crazy because I got a divorce, or I look crazy because I split my kids up into two separate whatever. Like, what's best for the kids? in this scenario. Because what's
We
best
didn't
for the
talk about
kids,
that.
it's not about you looking crazy. It's about how you can take care of them. Period. Point blank. I also have to agree the pick me or him thing is crazy only because why would that be allowed?
Having a conversation.
I mean,
sound like that mom might be paying some bills or
like
something.
It gotta be
there
something.
has to be-
Again, I'm speculating.
Yeah,
there
it
has to
gotta
be,
be
right,
something.
and we don't know. So by all means, please write in again and let us know some more details.
I
and
can't
maybe we can
imagine
help with
mom
that.
being like,
The mom coming out the muscle saying it's me or him. Sound like she invested
No, I
somewhere.
think there's,
There's more to the story,
right.
But like,
we didn't get certain cultural information and
yeah.
stuff like that
That's
too,
true,
because
too.
I feel like there are certain situations, and I know this to be true because I have friends who have lived through this, where like they don't live with their parents. They're not financially attached to their parents. They're not. The only thing they have is like this want to have their parents' love,
That's
right?
right.
And that's also a very strong connector.
Mhm.
So it could also be that. It could be just now from the mom side. I understand there's some like what we would like to call tough love. There's an angle of like, hey, I don't really support this person and the lifestyle you may be choosing to live. And I've tried to maybe even support it before, but I can see the path you're going down, and that I don't support.
Mhm.
That's different than like pick you,
me or him.
pick
Yeah,
me or
yeah.
him. Like at the end of the day, I'm always going. If something happens, I'm always going to be there for you. But I need to tell you that like I am not rocking with.
Yeah.
And this is decisions that you're making, and you need to make them. And if you're gonna succeed, it will be because you succeeded. And if you're gonna fail, it because you failed.
She did say it was toxic to her, to your defense right there.
Exactly.
So what does toxic look like? Did he beat on you? Did you beat on him? Were y'all cussing in front of each other, the kids?
I
and
don't-
They probably ain't
Said
black.
both
They
ends,
probably
so
not
it
black.
could
Yeah.
be both of them, and it could be all of them.
Yeah.
right, relationship was a bit toxic, and people.
People love that word too.
People love
Toxic
that.
and narcissist, boy. Good
Yeah.
lord.
But that's what I would say. You were asked, what should I do? You should not leave therapy. Number one, because you acknowledge that there's toxicity on both ends,
Yeah.
which means you have, as Matt said, talked about your own role in this demise, which I'm very proud of you for doing because a lot of people don't do that.
Right.
But not going to therapy is running away from the work.
Yeah, nah, you need that
That's
work.
a good point.
So you
can't
have
talk
to,
about
yes,
it. Yeah,
you got to continue to do the
that
work.
work.
The other thing is, as we say often, like I know you want to make this family unit work, but does it make sense for it to work? It just because you have children does not mean that y'all are supposed to be together.
Mm-mm.
That's just unfortunately the nature of things. Now, there are some people who I know got married because they were having children, and they are like, "This is what is supposed to happen." Every single one of them are either in a terrible marriage or divorce. For you, I would say focus on yourself. This is what I think you should do. Not even your relationship with your mom. Focus on yourself and your kids. Go to therapy. Be the best mom you can to your kids. If that means also being a cordial parent with your ex, that's fine. Y'all don't have to be together for y'all to have a successful co-parenting relationship.
100%. And it says y'all split up. And there is a little bit of confusion in reading this because you started off with I split up with my ex, and y'all are living in separate places. So are y'all doing therapy together, or like are you
You're doing separately.
No,
like
looks like
separately
they-
but
looks
with
like
your
they-
kids?
yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
We have both
I
been
just
in
want
there. Yeah.
please give me some more information.
Yeah, that's why I say I'm
You know.
speculating then. I'm guessing, I guess.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, speculating is nice, but the problem is you have
It could be anything.
so many different options from an overthinker.
100%.
I'm speculating so many different avenues that
Yeah.
I just want to know some more details.
Just don't run from the work. But go
fine-tune
ahead.
it.
What's
Nah,
up, D-Wood?
mine is separated. It's getting deep in here. Nah, it's your mom sounds like she's a Karen right now. She's in Karen mode, and
Yeah.
that's okay. This is my question: when do we actually listen to our parents? Like
Yeah.
it's like we pick and choose when we want to listen to our
That's true,
parents.
too.
Like we're I'm stuck. You're not stuck. You don't you sure you stole the car or you snuck out the house. You did something that there was a point in time where you didn't listen to your parents. So this is the point where again you have to pick a side. This is the difference between people that win and don't win. It's the people that can choose. You're either going to choose to be with the guy or not. And you're already separated. So if it's me, this is how you get unstuck. Just be done with it. You're separated. You already did the work. You're already paying for bills now. You're already invested in your separation. That was your investment now. You already had the time to invest in the family. Now your investment is being separate.
Every minute
So,
away is
yeah,
an
just
investment. Yeah.
Go ahead and sit back, relax, count
like
that L. And if it's meant to be, give it a couple years.
Yeah, because growth could happen, and it could be like,
And it could
Man,
be that
we haven't-
separation
Yeah,
with
what's the
therapy
rush?
that
Right.
needed it.
Yeah,
Right.
what's the rush?
But I think you bring up such a great point in general. It's not even, and you can look at it as parents or just look at it as
Authority
OGs, authority figures, people who you look up. There has to be somebody in your life. You need direction. Everybody does.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be willing to be vulnerable to somebody, and maybe it's even your therapist, whatever it may be, so you can go to them with real stuff, and they're gonna tell you the real and give you. They're never gonna lead you astray because they care about you. But I also know that if I would have listened to, sometimes I'm like, dang, I should just listen to everything mom and dad said. If I would have did, I would have had an easier life, but it also would have been very boring, like
Different.
and different. Like I would have been.
Was it really worth doing that?
Right? No.
Right or no?
Right. Now there are times where I know for sure. In the moment, something will happen. I'm like, damn, I should have listened to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dad told me this was going to happen, and I had to go knock my head. Like, that's what I tell people. Unfortunately, sometimes you got to burn your hands on the stove. And what I'm saying by that is they going to tell you, hey, don't touch that. Like old girl said, Lotto said, it's hot on the bottom.
But what about those sayings when they say, what's that fool me once thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
These sayings are real. Like, these people were saying this back in the day when they were struggling super, super duper hard. You got to, don't be stuck and stupid. Just get straight to the point.
That's
Yeah,
what
don't
it
be
is.
S&S. Like, we tired of, we love you. We thank you for putting this in, but don't be S&S. That's a segment where a person, place, or things puts herself in a stuck and stupid situation, and then we put them on the wheel.
You put them on the wheel.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been on Sundays these last couple Sundays, so I didn't know if this was right. It didn't sound right, but
Hold on, man.
and then Trump's ear blew off, and it's
Not Trump's ear blew off.
Yeah, we're
Bro,
gonna
it
go
was
back.
crazy,
We
bro.
we gotta go back to that real quick. I know what we said, but I kind of want to know what they think.
who J-Word
The Sims,
about what?
who had the
We know what they
crazier
think.
ear situation? Van Gogh, Mike Tyson, Holyfield, Trump. You got
Give
three.
him two. Just give him two.
I'm giving them three because that
Three.
Van Gogh's that Van Gogh is a famous ear scenario.
Yeah.
I just got to put it in there.
Yeah.
So I want to know. We're gonna see.
Man, what
We'll
is
see.
going on? Why
Hey, what
can't-
happened to our wheel?
No, it's not that. It's not that. I'm just trying to.
What about Paul Feinbaum? His ear.
Shut up.
Come on.
Shout out to Paul Feinbaum. He my boy. I'm
Come
sure
on,
you can hear what I'm saying. But
Oh, the cauliflower.
Cori, spin that wheel. Yeah.
Hey.
That's crazy, bro. Dang, why I gotta go?
It's taking forever, ain't it?
I know, but why I gotta get on this one? Like,
Is it stuck and stupid for Texas to join 26 other states in an injunction to the new rule?
I need some context on this.
I need
yeah, this
background.
was
The new
this
rule
was
was
my this was my submission. But the new rule, the regs that we talked about years, which I feel like those of us who work in the field, we knew Texas was gonna get on it. Long story short, the state of Texas is suing the federal government on the new Title IX regulations. And it's not just state of Texas. Florida, I think was Florida the first state.
Florida is the first, and then I think Florida got to jump stuff off, and then Texas
and then
will
everybody
follow.
else was just trickling in.
We can't lead.
Why are they
nothing.
suing?
Because they're saying that the new rule, the new regulations, as it goes to the protections of individuals in a protected class, specifically LGBTQ, transgender students and employees. There was one other aspect, but they say that it infringes on other rights. Okay, the protections provided through the new Title IX regulation infringes on pretty much heterosexual rights or binary gender rights, so not non-binary.
Layman's terms. What's this?
Layman's terms.
It infringes, if you want to go
Infringe is too big
super
of a word.
basic, but
What's
like
this?
it is against the rights of straight heterosexual.
What I'm saying against right, like they can't
Like
come
what
into
rights?
the college.
Well, they're saying like, let's say, for example, the protections for transgender athletes or transgender students would potentially add transgender athletes to sports.
And then they would
Oh,
say,
and they- yeah,
no, we don't. We think that infringes on the rights of others
Yeah,
to play in a sport in which they were their
the dominance, like if a guy
No,
plays
right
a
or
girl
whatever,
sport or something
right?
like
So
that. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the
Juwanna Man.
They need to make
That
I
was
had
a
an
good
idea
movie.
for a second one, but
That was a
okay,
good movie.
that was a good one. I love it.
Juwanna Man was great, bro. Yeah. I don't know why nobody talks about Juwanna Man. It was great.
I mean, I don't think it's stuck and stupid I don't think it's stuck and stupid for any state to join in if they feel like, if they feel opposite of what's going on. I don't see how that's stuck and stupid.
Me personally, I'm like, this is stupid, personally. But when I know what I know about the state of Texas, They have to do this.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like if you're because
if you don't,
if we're standing on a molehill talking about my emotions, I can speak differently.
Greg Abbott would be done
not
if
even
you don't
your
do it.
emotions, just my point of view.
Yeah,
my point of view. Hell yeah, this is stupid. These are reasons why I hate Texas.
This is also why you're not the state of Texas.
Exactly. But they know that they have a bottom line.
That's right.
And they know that they have a people.
That's right.
And they people is red.
Yeah,
and red ain't going for that.
Yeah, they not. Yeah.
So, like, in general, Texas as a business, as a state, no, not stupid. Me personally, stupid as hell.
Yeah, I like, especially for someone who works in that field, stupid. But I understand this is Texas, and we all knew it was coming. But here's the thing that's like what really makes it more difficult for us practitioners. The injunction stops August 1st, okay? Which means, August 1st was the original deadline. So the new rule came out, and we had to have all these policies created and set in place by August 1st. This injunction now stops that from happening. The only problem is, they do. The only problem is, whenever the case is finalized, let's say that the Supreme Court rules partially in favor for some of these states and they make some changes. Instead of giving us all summer to work on these policies, now it's going to be like, you have to do this in 15 days.
With the same pay? No bonus, no nothing?
No.
Oh, this has nothing to do with pay. But this has everything to do with like
that part's where it gets
so don't ask me to do anything.
This has something to do with like the discrimination.
And y'all can't strike or nothing. Y'all can't sit outside and.
It's Texas, and on top of that,
we work
too hot outside.
Right, but on top of that is the thing that the government has is, oh well, now we have to rush it because the injunction's over. Because if you are not in compliance, the penalties is heavy, bro.
Literally every single time that the Department of Education finds that you are not in compliance with something, okay, relating to like Title IX and civil rights, the fine is $67,000 something, $67,500 per infraction,
bro.
And like most
and,
I've never seen a school less than like $2 to $3 million.
That's why they on y'all. That's why they putting out the regs. They want that money.
That's the thing. But the regs always
it's always about money, bro.
It's supposed to be every 2 years they get re-updated. But
they put it on you quick when they know you're not ready. It's the summertime. You fresh off vacation. You fresh off a Windstar, and they know you ain't focused. We put out too much.
It's Choctaw.
That
BTS, my bad.
I'll be there in August.
It's crazy. It's just one of those things where like you really just putting the people who work for it and the people who need to be advanced in this information. Like you're just putting us in a bind. Imagine like years of work and years of study you got to do in a month.
It's crazy. It gets stupid.
Crazy. Yeah, it is.
But
crazy.
I think we all feel the same.
Yep.
That's crazy. Spin that thing.
Spin that thing.
It's been the other way.
Let's see what we got, man. Oh. What did that say? Oh.
Orca.
That's my bad.
Ooh, get it sexy. Baby. Hey.
What's it say?
Baby, I love you. You're my everything.
Listen, bro. Hey, Red, she so hard, bro. That's my girl.
Is it stuck and stupid for get it sexy? Hey, get it sexy. You know that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. She do get me lit. Hold on.
She gets so crazy.
Okay. Is it stuck and stupid for? Okay, hold on. Is it stuck and stupid to deny Sexy Red for speaking to teens because she smelled like that 420?
Oh yeah. By the way, I told y'all about. I'm sorry, bro. I know y'all crashed out on the album. I like that album. Y'all crashed.
It's terrible.
Y'all like album's still bad.
What's the song?
She got a few bangers.
No. She got a couple, and then there's a lot of them, bro. I'm like, this is bad, bro.
This is.
Oh
yeah.
I said,
oh man.
That bug is hard.
I'll wait, but see, I don't. Okay.
No, I know. Is this from a high school?
Oh yeah. What is it? Is it stuck and stupid? Yeah, I think it's.
Here's the deal.
Teens.
I think it's stuck and stupid for them. I think it's stuck and stupid for them to try to ban her because I always thought this was why are you bringing and again I love my culture I really do but why are you bringing like
rappers and stuff in the
these
first place?
types of rappers specifically to
like
the
I've always had an issue.
Who wants to hear
you
what
saw the
y'all
Juice WRLD
about,
doc.
man?
You saw the Juice WRLD
come
doc.
on, man. Like
that hurt me to the full. I'm like, dude, you can't be like. Now I don't think he was. I'm just saying, but when they're on them heavy drugs, bro, talking to them kids, that's crazy.
Right. Well, here's the thing. Here's why though. I on one side of the fence, I 1,000% agree with you.
Yeah.
Because we're older and we know you're not for the kids.
Yeah.
On the other side of the fence, you got to think about what these administrators and people are thinking. I can't gravitate towards the kids. They don't want to listen to nobody. Like I could bring in maybe another rapper.
That's right.
If Sexy Red go into this thing and whatever she say, they gonna attach themselves to. So could she potentially give a positive message? She could.
Yeah, 100%.
And the people gonna be like, I got to see Sexy Red, and she said this, that, and the third. Yes, but you can't then show up and smell like weed, and that you're going against everything that I'm asking you to do.
That's right.
No.
So I don't think it's stuck and stupid. I think it's stuck and stupid for her to show up.
I think, and for people that get on me like, oh, it's entertainment. You wouldn't say that about wrestlers, okay? But wrestlers don't wrestle 24/7. Like when they're at them situations, they're not like, hey guys, stay in school, and then start wrestling. Like
now, I've seen Snoop. I've seen Snoop talk to kids. Now, my only argument for this is because they're teens. Now I get the kids, but these are high schoolers. They're doing it in the hallways.
You know it.
Y'all are catching it twice a week in the hallways. Stop playing, man.
Yeah, I think more than anything, you also have to realize, like, let's say from a legal standpoint, like, two options on this. Number one, you got the people who don't know what it is, but they're gonna be like, "Oh, Sexy Red showed up and she smelled like a skunk. I don't know what that is. What is that?" And then they start asking questions. No, but here's the thing: you start asking questions as an administrator. That's not going to work. I'm sorry, bro. A skunk, saying so you smell like a skunk is going to create the questions that will cause someone to go experiment.
But as an administrator, you should know that. Okay, if I'm getting Wiz Khalifa, if I'm getting Snoop, I'm getting these people.
Do your research, man.
Do your research.
Right.
You don't just invite people.
But what research says Sexy Red smokes
one video.
Wow.
One video. One Snapchat.
I can show you one. I can just show you one video. There's a possibility that she might come in there with sketchy clothes.
Are you kidding me?
Here's the thing, right? But here's the thing. What you're getting at is the image of that clothing. That's more often, right? You're not seeing her on video smoking all the time.
You're tripping, bro. Snapchat,
that's
one
all
video.
She does.
That's Snapchat. How can you research
all
on
she does
Snapchat
is
if you're
smoke.
not following?
How about this? YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram. Find any video.
I can tell you this though. I'll be your litmus test.
Yeah.
I only see Sexy Red at appearances, on her album cover,
Good point.
and on certain things that are curated for me. I have never seen her smoke.
Great. So if you're doing research to bring her to your campus, though, you better find it.
But again, I'm saying,
then
think
nobody
about it
would
this
ever
way.
show up.
Sure.
And that's the point.
And that's my point, right?
That's the point I'm making. Thank God they wouldn't.
But you can't. That's what but you have to think about the people who are booking these people. It's people like me. They don't listen to Sexy Red. They never have. They just know that all the kids are. Mm-hmm. And so when they do their research, because they're doing minimal research, they're not getting a Snapchat to follow Sexy Red. They're not, you know what I'm saying?
But even if so, the kids are still singing "My Booty Hole Brown."
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
So you're
I'm
inviting that
talking
still?
about one video,
like
one video.
Sure, but again, my point is that you have to be. They're not anybody who's doing most research and bringing in other people. Mm-hmm. They're not doing that intimate
Facts.
research.
They're not doing it to see if she smokes.
And again, I call that a lapse on their judgment.
I think when you're dealing with kids, you have to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Research.
That's called a lapse on their judgment.
You need to hire somebody. That's the problem.
As a parent that sends his kids to school, if I walked in, I just need you to understand something. Before we get into this, I told you, Sexy, if you watch, I love you.
Yeah, I love you.
I love you. I love you.
Can't be around the kids.
Nah, I know. But if I walked in and I saw you talking to my children, Sexy Red, I'll be mad.
No, listen. If it's a school I'm paying for, my child is out of there, bro.
No, are you kidding? We going straight to the.
My child is out of there, dog.
We're going straight.
Y'all don't care about my kids, bro.
Come on. Son.
Y'all don't care about my kids. But it's sexy.
Give me a refund on my
Get out of here, dog.
I love walking out. I'm walking right back. Like, hey,
he said, but it's sexy.
Listen. No, listen.
If my kid hit the. Hey, I'm taking the PS4.
I can't personally.
I'm taking the game, man.
Somebody got to see me, dog. We got 5 minutes.
Ain't no way, boy.
It's just because certain things, and we all just feel the same, bro. It's just like certain things belong in certain places at certain times.
Sorry, bro. Y'all can say whatever you want. You walk in there and see your kid looking at Sexy Red, talking to you, to your kid. I don't care who you are.
Or I got one. Unless you had been, if you gave us so much leeway, and people could go or not.
Yeah.
Okay, did you send out a form?
Talking to teens, unless this is there's no way this is a random show up.
Did you send out a form?
There has to be something that says
that's what I'm saying.
Was it 90% of the parents? Stop it.
If it was 90% or not.
Yeah.
Meaning, hey, she's coming to this establishment.
Yeah.
Your teens can show up or not.
Yeah.
Here's the form. Here's what she's gonna do. If you don't know Sexy Red, here's a link that maybe you can engage with her stuff. You make an informed decision of if you want your
because there's
child
some
to be
parents
there.
that don't care, and I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not judging you.
Hell, they might be there with them.
What about like a Brittany Renner, something like that?
Again, and again, no disrespect to
You
no.
can't drop the
I ain't never
link.
seen her
The link
smile.
on
I
this
don't
one.
Was
know
she kinda
none of
edgy?
these people. So I don't, I'm just saying, like, I just follow it based off
Keeping
what's
it
on.
safe.
I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah.
What's happening online is what I see of you, right?
Yeah.
If I walk into them scenarios with my kids involved, it's just different, bro.
Real talk.
I swear, if it was just all the parents showing up for sexy after school, I'd be the first person
Well,
to buy
yeah.
tickets.
I'll be there.
I'd be telling baby, hey,
No,
listen,
for sure.
we're going. we're going.
But as long as you just give the people the choice, that's what I'm saying.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
I take the choice right now. It ain't happening.
That's fine.
it ain't happening.
That's fine. At least you had the choice. It wasn't forced on.
Yeah, nah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's the whole point.
That's crazy.
Is this Stucky
Yes.
stupid for president? Is this Stucky stupid for President Joe? I don't know why I disrespect him like that. Let me do that one more time. Is this Stucky stupid for President Joe Biden to keep running Amit health concerns?
Amit.
Okay, Joe. That's perfect. That's perfect. That was perfect. That was
We
perfect.
not gonna do this, right? Hold on.
We have to do this because y'all be firing me up all the time.
No,
Keep it.
All
No,
y'all
we
be
gotta
catching
keep
me
it.
down.
See, I know it's Amit or Amit.
No, it's
It's
Amit.
Amit, It's Amit, bro.
Nah, hell no. I've been saying Amit my whole life.
Keep running.
Bro, that's not, bro.
I promise, I've been saying Amit my whole
That
life.
is
not-
that
And
is
you've been wrong
Amit.
your whole
Right,
life.
whole life.
Keep running
Amit.
Amit health? No, hell no,
You say,
bro.
you say,
Amit.
you say
Oh,
mid.
bro,
Every
I've been
day,
watching
just
It's
put an
like
A in front of
amongst,
it.
bro. It's like
Man,
amongst.
hell no.
Or mixed.
I know y'all are right, but I gotta hear it.
Amit, you
it's
just
Amit.
said it. You
No.
know it right now.
I know y'all are right about it, but hold on.
What's
Kevin
funny?
Garnett.
Put it to
No,
the, put it
no,
to the
listen.
speaker.
What's funny is he's talking about Joe Biden. So this is like a perfect moment. This is something he would
Hold on,
do.
hold on. Say.
See?
No, we said
Amit.
Amit. We said
I said
Amit.
Amit.
No,
No.
Amit.
Bro.
Amit.
Amit.
Amid.
Amit, yes.
I'm in.
No, no.
I said Amit.
You talking
I said
about
Amit.
Amid. Listen. Say it with me. Look at me.
I know y'all said Amit.
No.
No. Amit.
Mid.
Mid.
There you go.
Amid.
But I'm saying Amit works.
No, it doesn't.
Now listen.
No.
I'm sorry. First off, whose voice is that?
She knew.
Man, she sound like a little kid, bro.
Oh my God.
Mid. All right, let me hit that one more time.
Yeah.
Is it sucker stupid?
Listen, his boy said Amit, bro.
Is it sucker stupid for President Joe Biden to keep running amid
There you go.
health concerns and other issues?
Yes.
Now let me hit it one more time, because if y'all do edit it, I want this shit to be
I'm
smooth.
not gonna edit nothing.
Oh
yeah,
damn!
yeah,
I just
yeah,
cussed.
yeah, no,
Well,
it's
shit.
all good.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Hey, not every episode got to be monetized. Yeah.
Nah, I'm about doing
Not
nothing.
every episode.
Is it sucker stupid for Joe Biden to keep running amid health concerns and other issues? Yeah, you
That's-
stuck and stupid, man. Get out of there, cuz.
Get up out
I
of
say stuck no, bro, because you have to think for any presidential we didn't all watch what's the
Scandal?
Olivia Pope? We didn't all watch
Yeah,
Scandal.
I already knew where you going with that.
To
The-
be clear,
the-
I am the hell
Exactly.
and the high
And
water.
the high water.
He's the greatest.
Yeah.
He's
Shout out
the
to
greatest.
Joe Morton.
He's the greatest.
But it's bigger than just one person, right?
Yeah.
So you have to talk about what's the best path to win for parties, because we're a two-party system. So we're talking presidential, and then we're talking House, and we're talking Senate.
Mm-hmm.
So if the line to beat Donald Trump for the Democrats is still Joe, he has to run.
Yeah.
Now, I'm talking about your best shot.
Big if, by the way.
No, that's why I said your best shot. That's why I said your best shot. Meaning, let me just put it in sports terms. It's tied 99-99. There was just a technical foul. There's pretty much no time on the clock. If Joe Biden is your best shooter to beat this other team, though you don't like the way he shoots and other people don't like him, but he's your best option, you go with the best option. Now, that option may
LeBron
be...
James.
Facts. That option may be changing, but health concerns. Here's the other thing: Donald Trump just about as old as he is.
Hold on, check me out.
But who can you-
Hold on, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna say no to sucking stupid. Because it says amid health concerns. Now, why he should not do it is because of that fist pump. That's it. Forget the health concerns. He just should
the
start
fist
running.
pump, yeah.
He should start running.
Finish
fist
him.
pump. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Nah.
Not to mention, there's already rumors he's gonna be backing out
But how? Who
You
the
know,
person that can replace him? Who? Like,
It would
how
be-
can you do that?
it
It
would
does
be
have to be
Kamala
somebody
Harris.
already.
No, it'd
It's automatically
be
him?
DJT. That's
Who?
the person. DJT replacing. That's who's going to replace
No,
him.
no. He's talking about in the Democratic Party.
Right,
But
right
I'm
now.
saying, but I know what I'm saying in November when it matters.
Oh yeah.
I really think, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
I think the online rhetoric, and as I've seen from polls and everything else, I think the online rhetoric doesn't often translate when it comes to politics.
Yeah, because people don't get out there.
Exactly. So I think the online rhetoric of him not winning, like Joe not winning and being a landslide, is not true. And here's why I think that's the case. People hated Donald Trump so much. That last election was a record election for both parties.
Yeah, but we already seen Dems swing though. We've already seen Dems.
I think
leaders.
we've seen people who were already in place that were going to swing, and I think we've seen people talk about how to swing, but they're not going to swing.
No, I've
And
seen
the other parties
actual
swing, too.
people come out and say, now, because of Sunday, I am now.
The fist changed everything.
And again, these are
And he did say
political
fight,
leaders.
by the way. He did say
not
fight.
You
necessarily.
said
We're not
you're talking about
pundits.
a Democratic registered.
Pundits.
You've seen. Oh, I don't care about the pundits. The pundits.
No, non-pundits rather. I meant to say, these are
If
actual
there's
leaders.
no, I haven't seen. You would have to show me somebody who was a card-carrying Democrat who said, because of Sunday, I'm no longer voting for Joe Biden. I
Amber
would
Rose.
vote for. No, I would vote for Donald
which
Trump.
Amber?
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
what would be more likely is that they would try to figure out a path for that the Democrats still win, though they don't want to have Trump as being the person.
I got to research that. I'm pretty sure there was some that endorsed Trump.
No, I don't think there's no card-carrying registered Democrat that is in a leadership position that because of Sunday switched.
I agree.
That is asinine. That did not happen.
Okay.
I would be willing to put my money
Okay.
on it. And I'm talking
We'll
about
send it.
somebody who is, and I'm assuming you're talking about somebody who is in government.
I
You
wouldn't
said
say-
leaders. I'm talking about in government.
I wouldn't say for Sunday, but I will say after they doing all the memes and the 50 Cent stuff and
It's just tough.
It's
just
tough.
tough.
No, but again, like
you still got a little lane. You know, you said carrying the card. There's some people out there that's carrying the card that shouldn't be.
No, for sure,
and-
for sure. But I'm saying we saw the same things last election when it came to memes and everything else,
Oh yeah.
and everybody thought it was going to be a
Facts.
landslide,
Real talk. Fact.
and
That's a
people
good point.
showed up for Joe.
Yeah, and I mean, if you think about it, like they were showing even the numbers of like even with Texas, like
Come on.
had
man.
Texas had every one of their voters vote how they voted in the past or whatever, Texas would have been blue.
But what about before even the? I think that was just a cherry on top. Was the fist? I think the debate got all the cards. All the Democratic
think that
cards swayed
yeah.
on the debate.
No, I think Democrats were like, that's where this comes from. They saw the debate and they were like, dang, can we put Joe out there? We got to put somebody out. Can
Yeah.
we put Joe out? Honestly, I think this is probably the Dems' best option at this time.
Yeah.
You know who
You
would
still
have?
got till November.
You know who would have
Nah,
been great,
bro.
bro?
No, you
as
don't.
far as for running for the Dems, if he would have took a different approach.
Don't say Bernie.
Yeah.
No,
No, not Bernie, but no. He talking about the young boy.
I'm
Oh,
talking
he's
about
talking
Beto
about
O'Rourke.
Yeah,
Nah,
he
I thought-
just
yeah, Beto.
he was
Beto.
Beto
Yeah,
was doing
that's
good.
what I'm talking
If he
until
would have took a different lane,
That's why I
bro,
said young boy.
If he'd have took
He
a
cold.
different lane,
he crashed out too
He crashed
quick.
out.
He
way,
did,
yeah.
bro. If he'd have
'Cause
took a different lane at this time,
He had the whole
like
Texas.
it
was
wasn't
on.
the time for him to run.
When he went hard on that, like, okay, when he went hard on border and to the point where he was like really jumping the fence, no pun intended.
We saw traits of Abbott.
Yeah,
That's what happened.
he should have waited till right now because he would have gained all that momentum.
Facts.
Yeah, he would if he
Yeah.
would have just kept it low key. I know he thinks he probably didn't need to be low key, bro.
No, he needed
people-
to.
He literally just the name Beto on your yard was enough. Like
Yeah.
that, like people were like, "Oh, what's that name? That's cool. I understand that name. Oh, it's a Hispanic name. Oh, that's even better." If he literally could have wrote it, but I think
Facts.
he just thought he had to go too hard too quick, and you saw what happened.
It
Fizzled
fizzled,
out.
bro. It
If he
fizzled
would have,
tough.
now if he would have did the border stuff right now,
That's what I'm saying.
Against
If this was-
Trump?
and if Joe would have slid,
come on, man.
if Joe would, I'm sorry, say slid, but like if his health concerns would have showed up 7 months ago. That was the time for him to slide in and be like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
and you don't think the Democratic convention would have raised
Boy,
him?
that
Boy,
money-
they would have
they
put
would've threw
everything
every
behind
dollar
him, bro.
in America.
If I had to like say this was a scandal episode, I think Kamala's behind all this. She's the one.
But we
Kamala?
can't let the what did she say?
Behind him being sick.
No, I'm just
what-
whoa. I didn't see.
Whoa,
I
see,
didn't
that's-
see.
That
You
was
gotta
me making
ask
the
because you said
question.
something so
Nah,
broad.
I just want to lead the spec. I can speculate.
Nah,
I'm just saying,
I don't. The
If it's
reason
a scandal, if it's a scandal episode, I'm saying Kamala's the one that's Kamala or KAMALA, it don't matter. I'm on the Ahmed run right now.
Isn't it KAMALA?
No, I think she right now you know she needs.
They about to put her in, coach.
You know what I'm saying? Like in other
But
words,
I've been
she's
wanting
setting
her
all
to
this.
say. I've been wanting her to step out and show people, bro.
But she keeps saying, what's that phrase she keeps saying? If it's not, we want the time of the past to not be burdened by the time of the future. What does she say all the time?
The time to pop out is now. If she's gonna pop out, I really truly.
It's already too
I
late,
think
though.
Trump can't.
Yeah, no,
I think he can't lose. But
Well,
I'm just
that's
saying,
why
like,
when Jeremy said we still got to November, I'm like, boy, no, it's
no,
not.
but
Whatever's happening now-
I will go on record to say I think it's going to be way closer than y'all think it's going to be.
I can agree with that, just because
I
your
think
point.
she got to come out now, and then you got to come out swinging.
But yeah, it
But
might be
JD
time.
Vance said he didn't want to debate.
JD Vance was just talking about Trump. I don't even know what's going on.
But that's my
Yeah.
point, bro. That's why
I'm
that's
lost
why
right
I
now.
can't stand it. Here's why I don't have respect for people, bro. In the political sphere, there's a lot of reasons why I take off respect, and people know this. I have never in my life voted one party ever. I do my research on all candidates, and I vote
Got
on
to.
issues,
Yeah.
even in my local.
Mhm.
So there are times where I have voted for Republican people, and there's time where I have voted for Democratic people or candidates. My thing that I don't respect is things like this. This candidate talked about my wife disrespecting my family, and I'm gonna come out and talk about him too. And then 2 years later, when it's election cycle, it's, oh, no, he has my best support. He's a great man, da, 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 da. I don't respect you, bro. You get zero respect from me. You will never get $1 from me. You'll never get a vote from me because you could not stand on business of how you actually felt. Even within your own circle, bro. There's some people in your own circle you still have to hold accountable.
Yeah.
I don't care that you're president. Hey, I care about, if it really was this way, if it truly was, I care about my Republican Party, I care about, or the GOP, whatever you want to call it. I care about the Democratic Party. I care about this independent third party, whatever it may be. I care about it in totality. I don't give a damn about you.
Makes it fraud.
Thank you. As soon as you do that, oh, girl who just spoke last night, oh my gosh, what's her name? Nikki Haley?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Would never get, and I was like, I actually kind of liked some of her stuff when she was going through trying to be the president.
Oh, but Nikki Haley's not a leader. Nikki Haley would be like a pundit, right?
No, she literally was trying to be president.
But like a Democratic president.
Yeah.
Either way, she's supporting Trump.
Yeah.
No, that would be a leader switching.
Huh?
Yeah, that's why I started laughing.
But she didn't do it for Sunday. You said for Sunday.
Oh,
he
what?
talking about- yeah.
Well,
That's what you said. That's why I said
it would be more after
nobody
debate
saw
than
Sunday
for
and
me.
was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm doing this.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. You're
That's
saying
why I said the debate.
Yeah,
probably
I
no.
think Sunday was
I'm
the
not saying
case that
the
helped them.
mayor in Dallas switch.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. What do you mean?
But then people, I think they already have their agendas, bro. I wouldn't switch. That's the reason why I hate the two-party system anyway.
I agree with you. But I'm saying that was the point that made them not be in hiding anymore. It was
no,
like,
Nikki had already said because she was coming to the convention before then.
I respect it, but I'm saying like she ain't come out and say it before that.
Basically, like Amber.
She had already.
Been like
but here's the
Ambers, bro.
thing, though. She
Yeah.
had
Amber.
already. The speakers were already set. Way
100%.
before that.
Yeah, 100%.
So she was going to come out and say it anyway.
Yeah. I respect
So
that.
it wasn't Sunday. Didn't go. Oh, I got to switch over to. Nah, it was just another.
Sunday got everybody thinking it was staged.
Put us in the
Emboldened.
shadow world.
Yeah, honestly,
that's
bro.
a fact.
It
Golly.
did put us in shadow world. Yeah, that's right.
Y'all trying to do some shadow work?
Not trying to, but we will.
Nah, we gonna. Hey. We getting down to the shadow work, man. All right, man. Hold on. Let me get to the bottom of this. All right, here we go. Shadow work with Cori. This is the question. What's a message that you never got the chance to tell someone? That's today's question. What's a message that you never got the chance to tell someone? And it doesn't have to be that you out the person who you needed to tell. Just what is the message that you never got the chance to tell somebody?
Yeah.
Good question, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll start.
Very vulnerable.
I don't care outing because it's my wife. Whatever. There was a moment where I was still in the music business, and in my mind at the time, this was the most successful I had been at it. In this exact moment, I felt like I was in like a twilight zone. I was like looking around like, wow, like this is actually coming together. In that moment, it was too much for my wife at the time. She wasn't my wife at the time. But she left that moment, and I essentially came and found her, and we had a really long conversation. And she was like, I just can't see you in that light. I don't know. Something about that industry just doesn't, I don't have a good feeling about you in the industry. At the time, I felt like, I got to tell her, man, like, that's my baby. You know what I'm saying? Music is my baby. I can't let it go, you know? And I had resentment in the moment for not taking that chance to continue on in that dream. But I never went back and told her, like, I actually thank her for that day. I know it wasn't her intent, but what I needed was kind of a wake-up call.
Like, get out of there.
Yeah, not because it wasn't working.
I
just told you it was working. It was at the highest level at that point I had been at. So I was like, oh, wow. Like, it was working. So it wasn't one of those moments where she was like, you got to get out because it's not working. No, it was a wake-up call that I think God was talking to me through her, right? Yeah. But I never told her that. So that way, if there's any release of tension in that moment, it can happen right now. You actually saved my life that day. And I'll tell you that right now, in front of everybody.
Shout out to the wifey.
Yeah, that's right. That's why she got a ring.
Sometimes
I disagree.
I think sometimes I think wives they just be saying stuff. They don't even know the power they be beholding.
Yeah, it's like I wasn't on the fence or anything. I was 100% in. Like I wasn't on the fence. It wasn't like I was trying to figure out.
Really just babe.
Yeah, and her exactly, but it wasn't her. You know what I'm saying? Like she thought she was talking to me, but really it wasn't.
It's God, cuh.
Oh. And I look, and again, I still have moments where I go back like, dang, I wish what would happen if I would have still been in it, you know, like. But the way my life was set up at the time, I was so deep into it, like it was consuming me in a bad way. And she saw it on the flip side because people didn't see that. People don't live with me. She do, right? So she's like, nah, bro, like. Mm-mm. So yeah, I never told her that. Got it off my chest. Now I feel like 1,000 pounds lifted off my shoulders.
Hey.
What about you, John?
I guess the message that I never got the chance to tell someone would be, thank you for recognizing who I was early on, like the personality. I feel like to this day, I'm still surprising people when I say that I'm an introvert, and so many people are like, no, it's not. It ain't true. It ain't true. I've had years to develop a defense mechanism for my introvert nature.
You mastered it.
And you know, it was, I forgot what moment it was, but it was like the first time I like spoke on like, this isn't really who I am. Like I'm an introvert, like this extroverted things that I may be doing or whatever. I remember having that conversation, and I remember her being like, duh. Like I see you're uncomfortable every single time. Like I see these things. I see like when you're having these conversations or when you're doing these little social whatever, like I can read you. Like I can see your body language. I've known you for this long. Like we've been friends for a while. Like duh. So it was a relief, but I really don't think I ever said thank you. So
shout out to her. Is the singer?
Her.
No, she's stupid.
Oh no.
Oh, that was good. I was really like her.
Yeah, she go hard.
I mean, again, maybe a couple I love yous. I try to prop myself and just speak in my mind. I don't have the time to let, Grandma told me something a long time ago. You give people time, that's when the devil intervene. So I don't really, I try not to, I mean, I don't know. I guess a couple I love yous. My cousin just passed away, so I love you. I don't really know. Maybe I'm sorry. A couple I'm sorry's I should have said. My pride probably got in the way. So, if I didn't tell you I'm sorry and you're watching this and you're a Stucky, I'm sorry. I love you.
I'm sorry. I love you.
I got 2 of them out the way, baby. I'm serious. Like, I just got to go deep in thought. Sometimes the shadow work puts you on the spot. You're like, I mean, God, can I be last? But, Cori got to finish it off. So.
Yeah. Maybe I'll start sending them to you earlier and get a thought in. But I like to see the reaction of like when y'all see it.
Some of them are easy, but that one was, what's the message?
Now there's a couple of them. I think in seeing somebody pass, there's so many things that you question. Like, dang, I know I should have said something. Uncle Charlie passing, like, really, for me in the past 2 years, me and him, I got pretty close. So like, there was a lot of things that I wish I could have said, and at times I still like feel very guilty in not speaking. But I think in that, he will forever serve as a lesson for me of always speaking when I need to. The other thing I would say is shout out to Coach Keith. I don't think I've ever had a chance to tell him this, but when anybody asks me, what's a moment that changed your life, or why are you here, or what is your purpose, and I tell them I think God put Coach Keith on this earth to be the light in the moment that I needed somebody to be the light to shift my mindset. He saved me literally from quitting football. I was finna quit. You could ask my boy Tajay. It was halftime playing Cedar Hill. I was finna quit football. Never play football again. I was like, I'm gonna lose weight, keep hooping, throw shot put, whatever, but I'm done playing football. And this man, halftime, came in the locker room. Middleton, come here. I'm like, I thought I was in trouble. I think he heard me. Like, I was going to quit. And he pulled me out the locker room, and he was like, do you remember when I told you you're going to be the best player in your class? I said, He was like, your freshman year when you was coming in. Freshman year, workouts, 6 o'clock in the morning. You remember in that drill, I told you you're going to be the best player in your class. I said, oh, yeah, I do remember that. He said, I wasn't lying about that. He said, our defense is ass tonight, and we need you. I said, I have never played defense ever. And he said, this is his words, I don't give a F. The offense is idiots for not putting you in. You know how to play football. Kevin Alino is going to line you up. When the ball is snapped, play football. I said, all right, coach. I'll go do that.
Again, where
I had the best half of my life, bro. 13 tackles in one half. This is playing Cedar Hill, the reigning Texas State champions.
Speed.
13 tackles.
All speed.
A forced fumble and the game-winning fumble recovery. Shout out to also Brandon Kelsey because he ended up coming back. We were losing 31-13 and we won the game.
You remember that, man?
Yeah, bro. No, what's funny is he still posted one of the. No, he went to Midwestern. He posted one of the fastest quarterback times ever for the combine.
He was supposed to be.
He's the coach at Sam Houston now. Shout out to
Brandon Kelsey, man.
B. Kells. Good dude.
B. Kells in the
really
building,
good
man.
But that moment it was crazy because Dad never really went to a lot of my games. It was always work. But because Cedar Hill was so close, when I came out for halftime, Pops was right there. He was like, what's up, Cori? You know how he be doing it. So I'm like, oh, Pops is here too. And I had the best game of my life. And in that moment, I recognized, bro, this man, Coach Keith, saw something in me that I could not see in myself. And that's all I want to do for other people.
That's right.
Facts.
He had the vision. You are about to quit. I know that you're better than where you are right now. Let me put you in a position somewhere where you even may feel uncomfortable. You've never played defense. Just line up, bro. You know how to play football. I know you know how to play football.
Hey, when that ball start going this way, you stop it.
That's it.
That was crazy.
If you think you're out of position, ask Kevin. Kevin will line you up.
That's right.
And when the ball is snapped, bro, just go play.
You know, just stop the guy from running this way.
Just go play. And I'm like, because there's so many rules. Like in anything, you play sports. We all play sports. There's so many rules, and sometimes you can get caught up in the rules of the game or your position. Oh, don't do this because you're supposed to do your job. So I never felt more free. I've never felt more seen. And in that, I was like, that's my mission. That's what I want to do.
Shout out Coach Keith, man.
Shout out to Coach Keith, man. I hope some point I get to actually see you in But anyway, as you reflect on this, as you're drinking your tea and you are getting some sleep, think about a message that you never got the chance to tell somebody, or a message you've been waiting to tell somebody, and just reach out to them and let them know. And when you do that, also come back next week because we'll have more shadow work for you, more information for you, and we love y'all. And get on stuff, man.
If it's up,
it is stuck.
Hey!